What's up guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be working on the Dart. I've done a few little mods to the car, a few little cosmetic mods. As you can see, I added the Fender Stripes, and then I've got the claw mark decal right here. And I was going to show you guys some videos of that, but it's all pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and YouTube is flooded with videos about that. But today we're going to be giving it a little bit of a taste of a Hellcat. The Hellcat is my dream car. They're real mean, they're super aggressive, you know it when you see it. And one thing that bothers me the most about the Dart is that people treat it like it's the Civic of the Dodge community. Well, we're gonna change that today. Like I said, we're gonna be giving it a bit of a Hellcat kind of taste. We're gonna make it nice and aggressive, and this is something I haven't seen on YouTube, so I figured I would be the first, and I'll show you guys exactly how to do what I'm gonna do. So what we're gonna be working on are these fog light bezels. Technically I should have a fog light, but I don't. My car didn't come with it. But either way, I'm still gonna call it the fog light bezel. And what we're gonna do is, as you can see, the clear coat is kind of failing on this section. It's peeling up and everything, but that's okay, that's not a problem. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, just because eventually I'm gonna get a new one of these. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna Plasti Dip this just to kind of give it a fresh look, so you won't be seeing all of this. And then we're gonna be making this yellow, and I think that'll look really cool because on the Hellcats it has the splitter, and the splitter has the yellow corners. Well, I don't have a splitter on there right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with yellowing this and giving this a fresh coat of black. So I think it'll look pretty cool. So to start things off, we gotta remove this, and from what I've seen, all you gotta do is you gotta get a flathead in here. You just wanna kind of pop this out like this, and you just wanna kind of pull on it. And you wanna be careful not to break it, so it can be kind of a pain in the butt the first couple times. You just wanna kind of get your screwdriver in here and just kind of wiggle it around, and then you can just kind of remove it just like that. This piece is gonna be stubborn. There we go. You can remove it just like that. Pretty simple, not too hard. Just make sure not to break these clips. They will break pretty easy. And if you'll notice how they're slanted, when you do it, you don't want to pull straight out. You want to kind of move with the car like that. So pretty simple, not too hard. So first things first, we're going to worry about getting this thing cleaned up, and all I'm going to be using is some Mother's Instant Detailer and a microfiber towel. I'm just going to spray some on. Let me get my microfiber and just kind of start cleaning it. I just want to make sure I get all the dirt, all the dust, all the bug guts, everything off, because you really don't want that whenever you're going to be painting or plasti dipping. So you just want to go through, make sure you get all of it off, make sure it looks nice and neat, nice and clean. Okay, so I just got done cleaning it, and like I said, you can see where the clear coat has failed. It's peeling and chipping. Now, I'm not going to worry about that too much because, like I said, I am going to get another one of these soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint or Plasti Dip over it. Now, typically, you don't want to do that, but like I said, I am going to get another one of these. So typically, what you'd want to do is you'd want to go ahead and sand, make sure you get all of this stuff off. And it should look pretty good once you do that. But like I said, I'm not too worried about it, so we're just gonna go ahead and go straight to the Plasti Dipping. Alright, so I went ahead and got a general area masked off for where I'm gonna be spraying the Plasti Dip. I know it's not the best job, but that's the good thing about Plasti Dip is you can peel it. So it should come out looking pretty nice. So I'm just gonna be using some black Plasti Dip, and I honestly shouldn't have to go too hard on this. It's not gonna need too much. I just wanna give it like a fresh coat. So let's go ahead and get with the spraying. Okay, so the first coat's done. There is a little bit of overspray, but do not worry about that. This stuff comes off really, really easy. So it's looking pretty good. You will be able to see the outline from wherever the clear coat was failing, and again, I'm not too worried about it. I just didn't want it as noticeable as it was before because I'm gonna be getting a new one, so this should be good. So while we're waiting for this to dry, let's go ahead and start working on this piece. All right, so now we're gonna be working on this piece. Like I said, I've already got it cleaned up. I used the same instant detailer that I used to clean off the bezel. So I'm going to be using this paint right here. This is the Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Coverage paint and primer. I like using this stuff because it sticks really well to the surfaces that I've been painting. And you can see it bonds to plastics. It bonds to all sorts of stuff. And I'm using Gloss Sun Yellow. I feel like that's the color closest to what's been used on the Hellcats. So make sure you guys clean this off first. Like I said, I've already done it. So now let's go ahead and get to the painting part. All right, I'm just gonna hit it with that one really light coat. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes since our last coat of Plasti Dip. We went pretty heavy last time, to be honest. Typically you're supposed to go pretty light and build your way up, but I'm not too worried about how this part comes out. I just want it looking better than what it was. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on a second kind of heavy coat. And to be honest, this one might actually be our last one because it's already looking pretty good. So we'll just make sure we get nice even coverage. Make sure we get up in there. Oh yeah, this is turning out pretty good. Alright, so now we'll just let that one dry, and now let's get back to the other piece. Alright, so now that we've already done this side and it's dried, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. We're going to get our paint, and we're going to go ahead and hit this side with a pretty good coat as well. You don't want to go too heavy because you don't want any runs, and you don't want texturing, so you just want to hit a nice, decent coat. You want good coverage, but you don't want to overdo it. So just like that should be fine. Now we'll hit it again in about 20 minutes. Alright, so now that we're done with the plasti dipping of the bezel, this is what the painted piece looks like right here. It looks pretty nice, and excuse my hands, I got pretty messy with the painting over the few coats that I put on there. But it's looking really nice. I really like the way it looks, so now it's time to actually insert it. So what you want to do is just go in at a slight angle, just kind of put it back in the same way you took it out.
SOS, locate DJL. That's what he says? Damn it!
You just kind of want to push it in nice and firm, but not too hard. Just kind of play with these little clips a little bit because it will go in. It just kind of takes a minute. Alright, so I think I got over there. There we go. Just push. And boom, there we go. It's in. So now I'm just going to kind of come through with a towel and just kind of clean up the area a little bit just because we got some fingerprints on it and everything. But we're actually not done. We're close to being done, but we're not done yet. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come over it and I'm gonna put a coat or two of the clear coat. Now there's been a big debate online about whether or not you could use clear coat on Plasti Dip, and what I have found is that if you use enamel clear coat, it will make it look really nice. It'll finish with a paint-like touch, and the Plasti Dip won't peel up. So I mean, if you want to use paint because you don't want it to peel, go ahead and use paint. But if all you have is Plasti Dip laying around like I did, and you put some clear coat over it, the Plasti Dip will not peel. So it's a good tip to know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over. I'm gonna be real careful. I'm not gonna go too heavy on it, but I'm not gonna go too light either. All right, just got done. Clear coat's done. Everything's cleaned up. It looks beautiful. So let me go ahead and give you guys some beauty shots. Alright, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to let me know with a big thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe for new videos every single week. And leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think about this. I really love the way it turned out. Like I said, I love Hellcats. So I think this is a really nice mod to do to your car. If you're interested in Hellcats, you want it to have a different, unique, aggressive look. It looks amazing. I absolutely love it. And I wish I would have done this sooner. But anyways, until my next video, take care and be safe. Peace.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I pull it so heavy. Saint Laurent on board.